In the old quarter of Uruguay's capital, Montevideo, this pharmacy is taking part in a groundbreaking policy. Never more appropriately called a drugstore, this is one of the 16 pharmacies authorized to sell marijuana over the counter. Two types of marijuana are available to registered users, Alfa 1 and Beta 1, giving consumers smoking options.
I
signed up mostly because I don't have the chance to grow my own. This reduces the risk of buying it on the street, whether it's not knowing where it's from, how it's made, how it's kept, or just what they put in it. Lots of risks are avoided because this is safer.
In a country of nearly 3.5 million, less than 5,000 people have registered to buy over the counter, according to the Cannabis Control and Regulation Institute. This is in addition to cannabis clubs and registered home growers. This is the latest phase in the legalization of marijuana since Congress approved the law in 2013 during the presidency of José Pepe Mujica. Before leaving office, Mujica told CGTN that the war on drugs has failed.
The world will adopt policies similar to what we are doing. We are conscious that we are in the vanguard of the world. The facts show that over the past century we cannot defeat drugs by prohibition.
In neighbouring Chile and Argentina, medicinal use of marijuana has also been approved in Congress. Yet some polls suggest more than 60% of Uruguayans oppose cannabis legalization. In a recent interview, the Secretary of Human Rights told CGTN there is an overlap in timeframes between legalization and social acceptance.
The law that legitimizes and legalizes the right of people to use substances is one thing, but this is a strategy against other types of drugs that generate other, larger problems. Another issue is how society views this, which is why it took so long to implement.
This latest and somewhat delayed phase in legalization of cannabis does not mean that all of a sudden there will be coffee shops here in Uruguay selling to tourists and to casual users. The philosophy behind this policy has always been to regulate the market. The government is not only the vendor, but also the producer of the cannabis on sale. Registered users can buy up to 40 grams a month, and with 5-gram bags costing just $6, additional authorized pharmacies may soon be needed to cope with demand. Joel Richards, CGTN, Montevideo.